I wanted to share a bit of very important information for you. The submarine way has become known for our very unique view of inclusion as a very powerful business strategy as opposed to the traditional view of inclusion, and it's absolutely true, and it's a powerful part of our consulting and training work. But I wanted to share something else with you, and it has to do with the acquisition of talent and the shortage of talent and finding people that are willing to work and, getting these young folks engaged, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And all these things you hear about lack of education and lack of training and lack of drive. These numbers look like random numbers to you, but they're anything but. They come from the world of submarines. Part of what we do at the Submarine Way, and the reason I think we connect so well with people, is the reality of these numbers. Let's take a look at them. That number 23, what does that number 23 represent? That represents the average age of a submariner. That's right, 23 years old, operating arguably the most sophisticated, and certainly if it is a boat capable of carrying nuclear weapons, the most dangerous thing in the world. The average age is 23. And not just are they 23 years old, but 80% of them don't have anything more than a high school education. And if you think that there's just a ton of really, really senior folks that keep those darn kids in line, actually not true. 90% of the crew, if not more, are 35 or younger. And that 60 in the middle, that's the number of years that nuclear submarines have been operating. Submarines have been operating for well over 100 years, but nuclear submarines have been operating since the early 50s. And do you know what? There has never been a nuclear accident on a submarine. So here you have a bunch of high school educated 23-year-olds operating the most sophisticated, complicated war machine in the history of the world in the harshest, most stressful, conflict-ridden environment on Earth. How is this possible? It's possible because of this. It's possible because of the training that they get, the onboarding that they get, the professional development that they get, that instantly, when their boots hit the steel deck, they're part of something. They know what their role is. They know what's expected of them. Professional development is continuous. They are interdependent and collaborative, and our definition of inclusion. They are valued. They own their role, and they own their relationship with others. This can be done. This is not theoretical. This is the submarine way.